we're going to be reviewing the Complete Alice in Wonderland. This is the whole Alice in Wonderland story with the long-lost chapter, The Wasp in a Wig. Alice sees a white rabbit with a pocket watch running around saying I'm late for a very important date. So she falls into a rabbit hole and she eats food that's not marked poison. And she grows and she shrinks and she has all these magical adventures in Wonderland. Including almost being decapitated. Whatever. By a deck of cards. Scary. No, I already knew this story. This is one of the most confusing graphic novels I have ever read. For example, she's talking with a gnat in the forest on a tree branch, and then she's suddenly walking through the woods with a fawn. And then, kablamo! She's on a train, making weird jokes about a horse's hoarse voice. The thing that confused me was, well, cats! In the third to last page of the book, Alice has been thrown her luncheon of her celebration of her celebration. You said celebration. Does it? Celebration times, come on! Queen Alice, forever, long live the Queen. So anyway, at her luncheon, there are like all these queens and princesses, and there's this like little tiny princess. She's like this big and she comes out of this little jar. Alice is like, oh, you're so cute. And then when you turn the page, Alice is like, I'm gonna get you. I almost got you. And then she catches it. And then you turn the page again and she becomes this little black cat with a red bow. I was just thinking to myself, golly, what happened? And then Alice is like, oh, you're such a little cutie cat. You can be friends with like my cat, Dinah. And then when you turn the page, you see the little black cat with the red bow, right? Red bow. And it's like turns into this beige cat. And Alice is all like, oh, Dinah, I missed you so much. And there's a mommy Dinah. And she's like, you guys are going to be great friends. And then that's like the second to last panel of the book. And the last panel is these kids roasting marshmallows in the side. They're in the woods. And I was just like, what? It doesn't make any sense. And when she's in Wonderland, I'm like, seriously? It's like every page you turn, it's like a new setting. I mean, honestly. Like from here, the forest with Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then you go, what the heck? I think this is him telling the story. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of storytelling. Oh my God, it's the Clams. Remember that little cartoon in Alice? That was like I loved that one. I loved that too. Carpenter and the Walrus. And then all of a sudden, like when the story's over, you see the sleeping man, and then you see the white queen. Like, what's going on? Wait for a very important date. Wait, Mr. Rabbit. Mr. Rabbit, I'm coming. Here are some differences between the Disney movie and the book. There's two: the Johnny Depp one, creepy, and the animated one. Which one are we comparing the book to? I think we're going to compare it to the animated movie. Good choice. I mean, I love Johnny Depp. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love Johnny? In the movie, they paint the roses red. We're painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. For example, in the movie, the cards paint the white roses red for the Queen. There's a whole big musical number out there, like, we're painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red. And in this, there's just 3 little panels about it. That's it. It's one of my favorite parts. Speaking of the Queen of Hearts, she's not in it that much. Yeah, she's not really in it, and she's less fierce. She's less like all off with your head. She does like to decapitate people, though. I like this picture. That's a good picture of her. That's it. That's the evil. We all have evil in. She has a little bit of mercy in her, just a smidgen more. My favorite character was the unicorn, and he also involved with my favorite part. Now, when the unicorn and the lion were fighting, right? Fight. Stick 'em up. And they take a break. And he's like, I need some plum cake during my break. And Alice is like, okay, I'll get you some plum cake. And once Alice gets the plum cake, she's trying to cut into it, but the unicorn's all like, woman, where's my cake? And she's like, I'm trying my best. The cake won't cut. Every time I cut into it, it just comes back together. And he's like, no. You're doing it all wrong, sweetie. All wrong. All wrong. You know? You gotta pass out the cake first. Then you cut into it.
And Alice was all like, yeah, right, duh.
My favorite character is Cheshire Cat. He's talking to Alice when Alice is playing croquet on the Queen of Hearts croquet field. The king comes walking by, and he's like, who are you talking to? And she's like, this is my friend Cheshire Cat. Say hello, Cheshire. And he's like, hello. And the king's like, you may kiss my hand. Cheshire Cat's like, I would not like. And he doesn't kiss the king's hand, because he would not like.
Patty, would you like to give me $10?
I would not like. Let's talk about the animation. Like we said in our Equestria Girls review, we do not like manga.
It's not full-on manga. I mean, I can live with it, and I got used to it. It's not like the giant eyes that look like everyone's about to crack. It's like tiny mouths, big eyes, and hands that look like mittens.
Their mouths are tiny because the eyes take up most of the manga faces.
And their noses are like little pimples.
They're like, their eyes are like. Is it Tweek approved or not?
I would say yes.
I'm super torn. I'm like,
Tweeks approved.
maybe.
Keep calm and Tweeks on.
And wiggle, 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 ha, wiggle, 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 ha, butterfly, and butterfly, and bluffer, and bluffer, pin the roses red,